Hello there and welcome to Non-Dairy Cards. Today we're going to open up a little bit of a fun thing. I was in the mall with my kids today and buying some shirts for my son at Hot Topic, watching my daughter get yet another piercing on her ear, and taking my youngest through some playgrounds and things of that sort. So they had a vending machine for cards in there, and I had to try it out, see what was in there. They had a lot of Topps Chrome, and I'm done opening Topps Chrome, I think, for this year, unless they come out with an update and, you know, it's a little bit better hits, and we're not getting all of the 29-year-old relief pitcher rookie autographs. But there were a few different things that I saw in there, but I saw these Donruss hobby card packs that were in there, and so I was like, you know what, let's try those out, see if we can get any success. So there were two packs that came in here. I think this was $15 for the two packs, which wasn't great, but I wanted to buy something from it, so I forced myself to. And I haven't had the worst success. I think the Donruss cards, especially if you get some of the good cards. I got this Bubba Chandler from one of the blaster boxes, numbered to 99. So he's going to be a good rookie for next year here. But that's a pretty good looking card. I pulled that one. And then, of course, we get the optic inserts that are inserted into Donruss as well. So, of course, if I can get a Buster Posey, and especially with it being non-licensed and you get a catcher and all the catcher gear, you can't tell that's unlicensed there. So you can get some really good things from it, really good looking cards. But again, it's unlicensed, so if that bothers you, this is probably not going to be worth it for you. But we'll go ahead and jump into these guys, see what sort of success we can have with that. So we got two packs. This one feels a little bit thicker. This one feels a little bit lighter. So let's go with the thicker one, see what we can get from here. There are a few different inserts that you can get in here, like Diamond Kings, and there are some different parallels that come through here. So hopefully we have a little bit of success. You can see we've got a few different things here. I probably should have opened the other one. But we've got some decent things in here. So we got a Bryce Eldridge, rated prospect for the Giants. That's a good one. Rated prospect of Franklin Arias for the Red Sox here. Reggie Jackson. Roger Clemens. So, again, with these being unlicensed, you're not going to get a whole lot of the stars. Mostly you're going to get prospects and retired players, but there are a few existing players or current players that are going to be in there. Aaron Judge is in here, for example, but you're not going to get Shohei or guys like that. But got Hurston Waldrop, and then that's a nice looking card, the Connor Norby. I'm not sure what this card is, but haven't pulled one of those before. Looks really nice with the refractor laser that we got going on there. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve that one up, since we got a nice little insert. Might as well. And we'll put him up on the stand. And we've got Braylon Payne on the optic insert here. And we'll sleeve that one up, but I saw that we were going to get something back here. Colson Montgomery auto from this, so there we go. Definitely, and it's numbered to, is that 49? Numbered to 49 on that Colson Montgomery autograph. So wow, that's from a $15 pack, or half of the $15 pack. That's definitely worth the investment there. So I might have to go back and grab some more of these. But definitely Colson Montgomery. I've actually pulled a few different cards from Colson Montgomery, a few different numbered cards from him. So hopefully he pans out. Seen him quite a bit in Bowman. And then we've got that Braylon Payne for Milwaukee. And because it's an optic, we'll go ahead and throw that in a sleeve as well. And put him over here. And let's jump into the second one. I was assuming that this pack would be better, because I was assuming that one would have, since it was thicker, it would have maybe a mem thing and we'd have a better chance for an autograph, but I was absolutely wrong on that. So hopefully we still get a little bit of luck on this guy. So we'll go ahead and pull from the back here and grab those cards. So we've got Owen Casey, Walter Janik for Houston. I've had a few of his cards as well, so hopefully he pans out as well. Evan Carter for the Rangers. Jim Cott for the Twins. Pee Wee Reese. Luis Angel Acuna. And we got a couple of different things. So we got a Dylan Cruz on the Optic rated rookie. Not sure why that was backwards. And then we've got the Unleashed Carson Bench. That's a good looking card too. So not bad for this rip here. I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up the Dylan Cruz and the Carson Bench. And we'll go through some of our best cards that we got today. So again, you know, if you see those and they're saying that we've got, you know, hobby packs in there, might as well take a swing at it, especially with the Panini. I know that because it's not licensed, a lot of times they put more inserts, more autographs, more numbered cards in those boxes to offset the fact that it's not going to have your main everyday major league players and to compensate for some of the value. So it's definitely worth it if you see those. So outside of our base, we've got, you know, the Walter Janek, Owen Casey, Franklin Arias, and Bryce Eldridge on the rookies. Luis Angel I threw in there, but then we've got our Optic of Dylan Cruz, the Unleashed of Carson Bench, which is a nice looking card here for the Mets. So hopefully he pans out as well. I know a lot of Mets fans are excited about him. And then we've got the Braylon Payne. And then our bigger hits, well, I don't know if this is bigger than the Unleashed, but a good-looking Connor Norby card here. And then, of course, our best one, the rated prospect, Colson Montgomery auto to 49. So, you know, I can't complain about that. That is a great opening. And anytime I can get an auto from a product without going into a hobby shop or buying that separately, that's a win. And especially with a younger player, you know, that's really interesting there to get those through. So definitely a big dub from the vending machine. So next time you see those vending machines, it's not just Doritos, you can get autos as well from there. So thanks again for joining. Hopefully if you guys have had any of these in your area, let me know if you've had success with pulling anything from those packs. But thank you for joining, and we will see you again next time.